What's going on, guys? It's Pix here, bringing you my FIFA 16 potential cheap beast series. Basically, I'm going to be doing this episode and a few other ones leading up to the release of FIFA 16, basically showing you guys some players that you could be looking forward to using for very cheap. Maybe not right off the bat, but after a few days, after a lot of packs have been opened and they're being flooded onto the market, these are going to be some cheap beast players that I think are going to be pretty awesome. And the first player is going to be Mbemba, a 77 rated center back with 82 pace, 78 defending, and 78 physical. 79 physical. Those are really good stats for a low-rated gold card. I mean, 78 defense alone is really good. 79 physical is pretty good as well. But on top of that, he has 82 pace. He's going to be so overused, and the reason I think he's going to be cheap is because he plays for a mid-tier BPL team, and his nation is a nation that I don't even know what it's called. And you know, people generally like players that get strong links to their other players or are easy to get into hybrids, and that nation is just not easy to put into hybrids. And I don't know, from my perspective, it's going to be a cheap card. Also, the fact that he's 77 rated, he'll be packed a shitload, so he'll probably be cheap. And the next player is going to be Quincy Promes, an absolute beastly looking Dutch right winger, the cheap Robben if you ask me. And if he lives up to that name, you might even see an episode on that when the game comes out. But he's got 88 pace, 80 shot, 82 dribbling, and even 72 passing. He looks like such a great right winger. He got upgraded from like a 74 rated silver card to an 80 rated beast looking card, and he will be an absolute god. Probably not that expensive either, because unless your name is Hulk, you're generally not that expensive if you play in the Russian league right off the bat. And I think Promes is going to be one of those players that is going to be dreaded to come up against. He looks like a beast. Right winger or right forward, he is just going to kill it in FIFA 16, I feel. And the next player is going to be Buffal, the new 5-star skilling Moroccan. That's like the third 5-star skilling Moroccan cam now. You got Boussoufa, you've got Taraps, now you've got Buffal, and he looks like a really fun card to use. 86 pace and 85 dribbling, 70 shot and 74 passing. And you might say, well, he probably won't be cheap if he has 5-star skills, but usually the gold 5-star skillers, the low-rated ones, are cheap. I mean, look at Quaresma. He had a lot of hype coming into FIFA 15, and then he ended up being like 4,000 coins right off the bat. So I mean, these cards are not usually that hard to pack because they're not silver cards, and usually the silver 5-star skillers are expensive, while the gold ones are very cheap unless you're Ronaldo or Ribery, or you know what I mean. Basically, the low-rated gold 5-star skillers are generally not that expensive. So I think that after the first few days, he'll be in like the 1 or 2K mark, be very attainable and a very fun player to use. And I'm rambling on now about him, but he looks very, very good and fun to use. And the next player is going to be one of my most anticipated cheap players to use, because I mean, let's be honest here, he'll be cheap even though his card looks insane. 85 pace, 80 shot, and 81 physical make him to look like one of the best cheap strikers in the game. Like, one of the best strikers in the game. He has some crazy stats for such a low, well, I'm not gonna say such a low rated card. 79 rated is not that low, but I mean, he looks like such a great striker. He got like substantially upgraded from last FIFA. I think his pace stayed the same, but his shooting got upgraded by like 5, and his physical got upgraded by like 6 roughly. I'm not sure if that's those exact numbers, but he looks like an absolute god of a striker. Cannot wait to get my hands on him. I'll definitely be purchasing him before most players. He'll definitely be one of my first purchases, and I just can't wait to use him. And the next player is going to be Konoplyanka. You might be saying, dude, look at that card. No way is he cheap, but I think he might be cheap. Like, I'm talking like 3,000-4,000 coins after the first few days, because he plays for a mid-tier team in La Liga and he's Ukrainian. So I'm not sure if he'll be that expensive. I mean, he looks like an absolute god. 92 pace, 77 shot, 80 passing, and 84 dribbling. He's also got 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. He looks like one of the most complete wingers on the game. But like I said before, because of the club he plays for and the nation he plays for, he might not be as expensive as you might be expecting, and be very attainable and be one of those wingers that you're just going to be coming up against all the time against La Liga teams. And he is going to be such a good player to use. I cannot wait to get my hands on him. Just like all these players, I mean, all these players are going to be awesome to use. And that's the episode, guys. Let me know in the comment section below any other players that you might want me to cover in future episodes of the Cheap Beast series, and what you thought of the video, of course. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.